Member for Bergen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Life under this Liberal government is quickly becoming unaffordable for Canadians. High inflation means that prices are going up twice as fast as wages. Middle-class Canadians are struggling to avoid falling into poverty. Seniors are also hurting. And to make matters worse, the Prime Minister's tax hikes on everything from gasoline to home heating is scheduled to take effect on April 1st. How about showing a little empathy, maybe a little compassion to the millions of Canadians who are struggling to make ends meet because people can no longer afford to pay their bills? Will the government cancel all of these tax hikes on April 1st?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Speaker, I'd like to thank the member opposite for his question. I'd also like to remind him that the federal carbon price is revenue neutral. In fact, with the climate action incentive, families in the prairies will get close to $1,000 back. And as the governor of the Bank of Canada reminded us at Finance Committee just this week, that climate change itself is also causing inflation, something that the Conservative Party shouldn't ignore.
Honourable Member for Bergen.
Cold comfort for Barrie-Innisfil residents who this morning are paying $1.72.9 per litre for gasoline. But instead of helping Canadians, the Liberals are actually going to increase the carbon tax by 25%. Increasing taxes now mean that out-of-control grocery prices will go higher. The Liberals claim they're concerned about inflation, but their policies are making the problem much, much worse. Why are the Liberals implementing policies and tax hikes that are punishing Canadians and seniors at a time when they can least afford it? Will they cancel the tax increases on April 1st? Yes or no?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to remind that member again that the federal carbon price is revenue neutral. I'm also happy to remind that member that while our government is concerned about inflation, we also understand that this is a global phenomenon. We know that Canada's rate of inflation is lower than the United States, lower than the UK, lower than the G7, the G20, the OECD average. And at the same time, we're taking efforts to address affordability, measures on housing, measures on childcare, measures for seniors, all measures that party, in fact, votes against, Mr. Speaker.